thank you guys for what you're doing for sponsoring. I know it started with your parents and stuff, but you guys stepped up and did that, and actually kind of put me in a bit of a predicament, because I actually have to apologize to Scott about something, and don't get offended or upset, but I love your wife. She sent my family a lot of checks this year. So, just to go from there. But,
you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. First and foremost, thank you to God. Without God, none of this would be possible. None of us would be here. It's very humbling to be in front of you guys. This is a family. And when my son wrecked a dragster last year, I can't tell you how many people came out of the woodwork, Lisa Thomas's of the world, and said, hey, this is my kid too. I watched him grow up. So you guys are my family. I respect all of you. I love all of you. I appreciate every single one of you. I just love what we have in this group right here. So thank you to God. Thank you to my wife. I'm usually not this way. She's my best friend, and she allows me to do it. And it's grown from 1 car to 6 race cars. So thank you. Thank you to my son, Davis, and for Pearson. This has been a special one. To get to share it with the championship of my son is pretty amazing. It's humbling because he actually has a better record against me than I have against him. I would like to thank Mark Kidd. He's my sensei of drag racing. A couple of things that I live by in my life is, number one, if you get, you give. And if you learn, you teach. And not everybody's good about that. And Mark Kidd, 7-10 years ago, on the way back from Seattle, called me and talked to me for 3 hours and changed my life when it comes to drag racing, because he was willing to share what he had. And I just absorbed it like a sponge. So Mark, thank you. You'll always be my sensei. And David, thank you, because I would never want to do this without David. That dude has bailed me out of more stuff. You all wouldn't believe it. Like, when something goes wrong, I'm always, where's David? Got to have David, because he bails me out. So, and finally, what's really been crazy about this year, I had 7 final rounds and didn't win one. The only one that I didn't win, and this is my second apology of the evening, thank you. The only one I didn't win was at the fox hunt. It was because Mother Nature rained us out. So I'm apologizing to Zach because you didn't get your fair chance to kick my ass. Everybody else did. So, but thank you to the News. This facility, as we travel around, like Jacob had mentioned, this is an amazing facility. I love to come back to it. I love to race at it. I am blessed to make the memories with my family, with all of you guys that are out there. It doesn't get any easier. I also want to recognize one thing before I wrap up here. One of the coolest things that, outside of sharing this with my son this year, was getting to go to Woodburn and to watch what Zach Mazier did. Yeah, absolutely. He deserves a round of applause. So that's a dream come true for anybody, right? I had a dream to be able to win a championship with my son. What an amazing thing. But to go and do what he did was just amazing. And so the memories that we have and what's happened in our world that we have a problem with is we don't have the ability to celebrate other people's successes. We villainize it. And the sad thing is it's ruining what competition is about. And so I hope and I challenge all of you next year that when you see somebody else that does something great, be the first one to congratulate them. Don't villainize what they're doing. Like, Zach, what you did, dude, that lifted me up. That gives me a goal. I want to win a world championship so bad, and I will someday pursue that. But that was badass, and I'm really proud of you. Good job. So to all of you, thank you so much for everything. God bless. Have a great night.